Hey guys,
Hey.
what's going on?
Hey guys. Hi.
So what are you guys up to this Sunday?
Not much. I've been sleeping a lot. Like I pretty much have been sleeping like every day this week. I'm not really doing much.
Wow, that's a lot of sleep, Holly. Tammy, what about you?
Well, hey, remember last week I was writing those Valentines? Well, I started noticing that there's a lot more people that came to mind. Like a friend who's been struggling with her new school, and my neighbor, she just is lonely and being at home because of the COVID. So I've just been continuing writing Valentine's cards to each of them.
Wow. Tammy, that's that's a lot of work, don't you think? I mean, do you really need to go through all of that work?
Tammy, you know what? I think it's great. You're really going that extra mile when it comes to encouraging people during this time, and we all need that.
Well, thanks, but you know what? Actually, it doesn't really feel like I'm doing extra work. I actually feel really motivated to encourage and be kind to others. It's like a gift that God gave me, and I know that it's a way that I can share his love with others.
Tammy, okay. I'm a little tired and all, but honestly, that's really motivating. I'm encouraged already. You gave me your Valentine last week, and thank you for that, by the way. It was so special to me. And you know, your extra work going the extra mile is kind of waking me up to think maybe I need to do something and use the gifts God gave me. I think I'm going to start with my neighbors.
I'm really proud of you guys. You know, I think it's great. Going that extra mile isn't always easy. And you know what? Sometimes it's even hard. So it's kind of like the story in our lesson today. You know what? We should check that out. Let's listen.
Yes.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how he created us and loves us so much that he made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 41.
Jesus was rocking the world. Everywhere he traveled, he told about the good news of God's kingdom. He called people to turn away from the wrong things they had done, and he healed sick people. Great crowds began to follow Jesus. So one day, he went up on a mountainside and sat down to share with them how God wants us to live.
Blessed are those who are humble. They will be given the earth.
God created us. He knows that we were designed to find joy and be at peace when we follow his ways, when we see and treat others the way God does. So, right in the middle of what's often called the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said this.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
Okay, what? To our ears, this probably sounds like a word problem, or maybe like our PE teacher telling us to go run laps. But the people listening to Jesus knew exactly what he meant. They all lived under the rule of the Caesar in Rome. The Romans had conquered many, many territories. Judea had become a little backwater province of the Roman Empire. And Roman soldiers were sent to keep order. Jesus and all the people he taught lived under Roman rule, and they had to obey the law of Rome, including this one.
I decree that any Roman soldier may force a Jew to carry his pack for precisely 1 mile.
If you're thinking, what's the big deal? Think again. Being a Roman soldier was not for wimps. Sometimes the packs they carried weighed as much as 100 pounds. It took real grit and stamina to march for miles carrying that much gear. So it wasn't unusual for a soldier to call on some random person along the road to haul their pack for 1 mile, or about 1,000 steps. And if that person says no, well, it was considered an act of rebellion against the empire. Now, imagine you're an everyday, ordinary, average Joe, or Joseph. You're hiking along the road. Maybe you're on your way to Jerusalem. When you look up, and in the distance, you see a Roman soldier heading your way.
I don't know about you, but I think I'd turn right around and head back the other way. Or get off the road and head into a grove of olive trees. Or maybe just avoid eye contact at all costs.
But maybe none of that works. The soldier stops, calls you out, and you have no choice but to look up. The soldier orders you to take his heavy pack and haul it along for a whole mile. You can't fight the Empire. So, you pick up the pack. And it's forward march.
You're probably counting your steps the whole way. 58, 59, just waiting until you can drop that pack. 681, 682, holding out until you can get away from this soldier that sees you as scum. 998, 999, 1,000.
That's it. You're free. Roman law says that soldier can't make you go more than 1 mile. So you can toss that pack like it's hot and run on home. Except, Jesus says something else.
Suppose someone forces you to go 1 mile. Go 2 miles with them.
You had to carry that pack the first mile. You didn't have a choice. But now you get to choose. And if you choose to take that pack another mile, it says a lot. It says, I matter. I'm valuable just like you, and I can make my own choices. But it also says you matter. This is a really heavy load you have to carry. And I'm gonna help you not because I have to, but because I choose to. Go the extra mile doesn't just mean go big or go home. Going the extra mile means that you make a choice to help someone, to be kind. You choose an action that says, I'm doing this for you because I want to, not because I have to. And I'm doing this because you are made in the image of God. And that makes you valuable to Him and to me. So, you may not live in an empire, but you can still go the extra mile.
Wow! Sheesh, I'm awake now. I suppose there are different ways to be motivated, to go the extra mile, to be kind to somebody. That's incredible.
I agree. You know, these Valentine's cards, they're not heavy, but I do suppose they are taking some extra time out of my day to make it happen. I'm encouraged, though, to keep going.
You know what? I thought you might like the story. How about you, Grove kids? In what ways can you go that extra mile, to show kindness? And when you're all done, maybe, just maybe, you can give a little bit more. What do you think?
Hey, something tells me we're not done yet.
Tammy, me too. I'm feeling a little dance coming on. How about you guys?
Uh-huh. But Grove kids, stick around because after we dance and worship, get your devotional boxes and we're going to go over that and discuss that. Let's get ready. Let's do some dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Got a rhythm in my heart and in my soul. Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, flow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away.
Woo woo! I love that song, baby. What an upbeat song. Woo!
Hey, Clark, I bet the Grove kids are even still dancing.
Yeah.
Hey, Holly, I bet we have a devotional ready. Hey, kids, if you haven't already gotten it, go get your boxes.
That's right. It's devotional time. Here's your chance to go get your own box.
Yay!
What does the box say?
What does the box say?
What does the box say? Well,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. I don't think we're doing that today,
Oh.
Clark.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, that was really nice of you, though.
Oh,
Really good. But I bet the kids know what the box says. I bet the kids do.
they do.
All right, guys. So we've been talking about going the extra mile and being extra kind. I'm a little awake now, so that music really helped. So in your devotional box for today, of course, you have the paperwork that shows what you're going to do. Let mom and dad read that to you or read it to your younger siblings. Inside your box today is a little baggie with a cross and 5 beads and a string. So I'm going to dump it out and I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do today. Oh, there's also a fun little tassel. Each of you has a different tassel. So if you like your tassel, keep it. If you don't, switch it with your brother or somebody. Okay, your string, guys, you are going to weed. There's a little hole and you're going to thread your string all the way through the hole. And then you're going to tie 2 knots on it. But what's going to be important is if when you tie those knots, try to get the knot on the very, very tippity top of the cross. So you'll need to go very slow when you do the top one. So it's right at the top here. And pull it tight. Don't break your string, but you can pull it tight. And then do a second one. Once you have that, guys, you're going to thread both through. And I'm going to choose color, color, white, color. So it doesn't matter. You can do it in whatever order you want. So both of them through. Color, color. I kind of like doing this together, but I sure wish I was in person with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, color, color.
Wow. Look at that.
And then color, color. I'm sorry, Tammy and Clark, you guys don't have one to do. I should have sent one to you.
Okay, we'll have one this Sunday.
Okay, that'd be good. Yeah, so if you guys already have one and then you still want to make another one, come back on Sunday in person.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe Clark will do the moonwalk again.
Ooh.
Nice.
I bet we can get him. All right, so it's going to look like this. And when you get your last one on, now you're going to find your tassel and you're going to thread only one of your pieces of string through, and you're just going to tie another knot. And if you wish, you can tie 2 knots just to secure it a little bit more. And then if you really want, you can cut off some of the string right there. And you've got your own little going the extra mile bead cross.
Wow.
So the idea with this going the extra mile kindness bead cross is that you're going to carry this around with you. Put it in your purse, your pocket. And every time you think of somebody, you'll touch this bead cross and remind yourself to be kind. Even when you've already been kind, you'll do it again and again and again, just like the beads that you put on one after another. So guys, I hope that this encourages you and reminds you to go the extra mile, to be kind.
Nice.
Let's all be kind. Let's
Be
do
kind.
it.
Nice.
Good. And I'll wake up even more.
Maybe.
We'll get you motivated, Polly.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we love you guys.
Bye.
See you Sunday.
Bye, guys.
Be kind.